Hey, it's Luke John Harrison. Just before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Make sure the bell notification icon is on. I would love to hear from you, and it only takes 1 second of your day to make mine. Let's get into it. Hey, over the next 10 videos, I am going to count down my top 10 films of all time. This is personal preference and what they mean to me in my life. But not only that, I want to share with you some valuable lessons that you can take from the movies or that I've personally experienced that would be maybe very useful and relevant for you. Number 10 on my list is Titanic, the 1997 hit by James Cameron, the guy who did Aliens, Terminator, True Lies, Avatar, probably the best filmmaker alongside Spielberg in history. However, the movie, I remember when it came out, if you remember, it was before the days of the internet, really, 97, right? And the cinemas were packed. You couldn't get a seat. I remember going with my mum and dad at the time and having to sit in the front row on the biggest screen they had and sit up like this and watch it like that, looking up to the side. It's weird how we remember the little details. Now, the reason that I bring Titanic to your attention is that it had a real heartwarming effect on me. I went through the drama of the whole thing when I was a kid, when you're watching it and you're seeing this spectacle play. But there was a couple of points in the movie which actually bring some very prevalent lessons. Now, you probably remember, if you've seen the film, if you haven't, where have you been the past 25 years? Believe it or not, next year, it's the 25th anniversary of Titanic. If that doesn't make you feel a little bit old, I don't know what will. However, there's a scene when the ship is sinking. The ship is on its way down and people are losing their fucking minds. Everyone's going crazy, right? They're trying to get people on the lifeboats. It's women and children first, and they're screaming and everything's happening. There's a band of 8 musicians. And everyone's aware of what's going on. The iceberg's hit, the ship is sinking, it's going down. And the musicians say, right, we have a duty. We have to try and play our music, use our skills to aid in keeping everybody calm, so that the flow of getting everybody in the lifeboats and this horrendous process goes a lot as smooth as can be. Now, they're aware of the danger. It's imminent death. But not once do they lose their shit. They play calm. See, people are losing their minds. That's shoving people out the way. They're trying to cut the ropes off. People are getting in physical altercations. Obviously, people are fearing for their lives. They're acting completely irrationally. But this one group of 8 people keeps their shit together and helps soothe the many on board. It's a very simple lesson behind this. The simple lesson is that losing your shit never benefits anybody. How many times have you overreacted this year? How many times have you gone a little bit overboard, no pun intended, with how you've reacted to your kids or something that's happened at work or the government or the media or the politicians or anything like that? And then you've affected other people at the same time. That movie always gets me in the feels a little bit when you're watching the children screaming and you're hearing that and you think, that actually fucking happened, man. That actually happened, right? Now, do you think all those people overreacted and contributed to the children's mentality? Of course not. Imagine how scared they must have been. Now, obviously, it was a disaster and a catastrophe and a horrendous event that happened. But think about those 8 people who dedicated their lives in those closing moments to keeping themselves together, to help other people. Now, not only in life do when you keep yourself together, you help other people, but you help yourself at the same time. There's a lot to be learned from that, I think. You have to remember, losing your shit benefits no one. So having that sense of calm in your life, having that sense of self-control, even when shit doesn't go to plan, when shit is going to shit around you, having the sense to stay a little bit more calm, a little bit more looking for solutions rather than focusing on the problem is a powerful skill to have. That's why I coach this inside of my Supercharge programs, through helping people to move their body and work their mindset to feel more calm and in control so that they handle their shit better. Consider today how you can handle your shit better and go get it.